All right, on Monday, Governor Josh Green signed several new laws that change how law enforcement policies or polices the issue of illegal fireworks.
What's the scoops?
Oh, this is going to be super interesting. Now, law enforcement will now be able to use drones to capture evidence of illegal activity. Remember, they would be like, okay, you got to bust them, and then you got to call the cops.
You're right. Well, yeah, they have to. At that time, they had to physically see someone actually lighting the fuse before they could do anything.
And then essentially, you got to be the one to rat them out, your neighbors, and you live in that neighborhood.
Right.
Now, law enforcement will be able to use those drones.
Plus, anyone who is caught setting off illegal fireworks within 500 feet of a home may face $2,000 in fines or up to a year in jail. And it would also become a Class A felony if anyone suffers serious injury or death.
I think this is cool that, based on what happened at the beginning of the year when 6 people died from that horrific fireworks tragedy and accident, that they were able to, the governor was able to sign this law almost like very rapidly to protect our Ohana.
It's been months, right?
Yeah.
As opposed to what normally takes place years and years and years of back and forth legislation before we can finally see some change.
It's unfortunate that people had to die in order for it to happen this way, but it is helpful for our law enforcement officials to be able to kind of curb that.
And I've actually seen some of the drones that the fire department uses when they're policing areas like where there's wildfires or places where they need to get into an area, so they need to know how to get there. So the fire department uses drones. Only makes sense that the police department does as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Everybody else is using drones anyway, so everybody might as well use them.
Right.
All right, from illegal fireworks to relationship fireworks, I wanted to share with you, sis, the 3 phrases that you should never, ever, never, ever, ever use to diffuse a difficult or tense discussion between you and Brother Sam, because I care about you guys.
Okay.
And these phrases can be toxic and can be damaging to your guys' relationship.
Wait, it's coming from you? I thought we were going to speak with a relationship expert. That's what you said earlier. So, you giving relationship advice? I don't know, brother. Let me jump on my phone and call Mrs. D, see what she thinks about this.
No, don't call her yet. Don't call her. This is actually coming from an expert. According to a psychologist, the 3 phrases to avoid are, you're overreacting, it's no big deal, and you're too sensitive. Those 3 phrases can.
Oh my.
Because even if you're like trying to calm things down in the situation, those responses can feel like dismissive and even lead your partner to feeling the feeling of being judged.
Yeah.
So
I still think I should call Mrs. D and tell her about this. You don't mind, right, brother?
No, I do mind. Don't call her.
Brother, you're overreacting. It's no big deal, right? I mean, you're just being too sensitive.
Oh my gosh. What is that? The jujitsu? You just use my words on me.
Aikido. Right back. All right. Okay. Can we get a little sensitive though? Just a little emotional.
Yeah.
Is that all right?
Okay.
All right. Because I thought this was so cool. It's called a phone guest book. Take a look at this.
Hi, baby girl. It's your mom. I'm already crying. By the time you're listening to this, it's been 18 years of loving you. We are currently at your baby shower and surrounded by all the people who love you so much already.
It's your mom. I want to tell you that marriage is an adventure, and I wish you both the happiest of trails.
Yes, it's a vintage rotary phone that your guests use to leave you voicemails during your celebration. And after the big day, you get every message saved forever as a digital file or a USB or even a custom vinyl record.
This is super cool. I'm going to leave a message. You're overreacting. It's no big deal. No,
You're too sensitive.
That is so cool. That, a lot of these older, things that we used to use when we were kids are making a comeback. That is so awesome. In fact, my daughter Daisy and her boyfriend Jared just went to Ideas Music and Books in Kaka'ako, and they had these cassettes on sale. And look, it's one of the 2 of them that she bought. We do have, she actually bought these 2.
Hey!
Sis, for real kind.
Oh my gosh, that's the single.
Yeah, that's the girly, because I told her, I said, the Jawaiian Rainbow cassette never had the single, girly.
Right.
So she's like, oh look, they had the girly single.
I can't believe they had it. There. That's awesome.
And of course, that is Navai Ho'olu'o Ke Anue.
But does she have something to play it in?
She does.
Oh wow.
She has a cassette player.
What?
So she went off. I think she bought like 10 cassettes from over there and then like a whole bunch of CDs. So if you're looking, for old cassettes.
That's awesome. And you're going to teach her the pencil trick, right? Like when
Yes.
the tape starts to get unraveled, you got to use the pencil to roll it back up. Okay, good.
I also going to
Right
teach her
on,
the
man.
Joanne slide because I know that dance from Mumbai. All right, so let's discuss with you. What do you think about the new laws relating to illegal fireworks? Is it going to be effective? And what about the phrases that can make your arguments even more heated, or a return of the rotary phone and those cassette tapes? That is so cool.
Let us know what you think by sending us an email at islandlifelive@kitv.com, or just post a comment directly to this video on our YouTube page. Just search KITV.